What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger, my friends. So kick back, relax, and come take a ride with
me. You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So we know Caitlin Clark, WNBA Rookie of the Year, WNBA Superstar, was nominated and voted as Times Athlete of the Year, joining some legendary athletes in the likes of LeBron James, Lionel Messi. The list goes on, people. She continues to make history, and she's breaking history. And I thought it was dope, man. She got a big shout-out and compliment from LSU head coach Kim Mulkey about her time at Iowa and her thoughts on Clark winning Time Athlete of the Year.
I can describe it firsthand, having played her 2 years in a row in the playoffs. She's a generational talent. She's a young lady that you just can't take your eyes off of when you watch her play. And I know all of Iowa is proud of her, as they should be. And when we played her in the playoffs this year, I said, thank goodness I don't have to see you anymore. And that's about as high a compliment as I could pay a young lady.
Man, y'all know Coach Kim Mulkey ain't giving out compliments lightly. She said, Caitlin, I'm glad we don't have to see you again. My goodness, 2 years straight gave us the work. But anyway, that's a dope situation, man. Like, Caitlin is definitely changing the game. The ratings, the endorsements, the television money coming into the sport. Like, not saying it's solely on her, but she is spearheading this new wave of just electrifying WNBA basketball that's attracting fans from all across the world. More creators are creating more WNBA and women's hoops content in general, man. Like, the way the game is growing, I mean, the WNBA feels like the fastest growing league in America right now, especially in the women's sports side. I mean, she comes in, takes over the league as far as attention, jersey sales, merchandise sales. Indiana Fever selling out every game, home and away. Players, teams coming to players giving their best shot to Caitlin Clark every night, man. Teams selling out games on the road because fans want to see Caitlin go up against their hometown team. Like, the impact she has had on the game already is just unfathomable, man. It's insane. And it's like one player having this much impact on a sport. It's incredible, and it can't be overlooked. And, you know, she shared some of her experience in her rookie year with Tom.
So much has happened. I would say Taylor Swift, and I wasn't even a Swiftie before going, but I think after seeing, like, the way she performs for 3 hours straight and the whole production, the outfits she wears, the way she doesn't stop singing, dancing, like, it's just incredible. Like, you're kind of just in awe after you leave. So maybe I am a full Swiftie now, I guess. If I had to pick any outfit that I've worn over the last year, I'd probably pick my draft outfit. That was one we found a day before the draft, and it was like, ugh. They actually didn't, I'm pretty sure they didn't have that set, the jacket and the skirt, in the United States anywhere else. So we're like, obviously we have to wear this. And then Prada hadn't dressed anybody, men or women, for the WNBA or NBA. So it was like pretty exciting.
Fourth in MVP voting, a mega following, must-watch TV in year one. In year one, fourth in the MVP race, first team All-WNBA, Rookie of the Year, and she is attracting more fans to the WNBA. We saw the most viewers they've ever had this year. It was the most watched draft, the most watched playoffs. Like, we have just seen record after record after record being broken. And Caitlin Clark is really spearheading a new generation of WNBA fans. There has been some toxicity, but I'm not putting that on Caitlin. And, I mean, she even, you know, people say she gave the Paige Becker speech about talking about white privilege and how she's benefited from it. And, hey, people are upset, man. They did not like it, especially Megyn Kelly. In that video that I played, partly in the video, but in the interview in its full, Clark said, quote, "I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them." And then Kelly said on X, "Look at this. Clark's on the knee, all but apologizing for being white and getting attention. The please pay attention to the black players who are really the ones you want to celebrate. Condescending, fake, transplant, sad. Sheesh, bro. Y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. I feel like Caitlin Clark has been well-spoken. She's held her head high, and she's remained classy through all the criticism from people as well as the praise, man. She's been even-keeled, and it's tough, man. It feels like has a league on her shoulders right now. And she's right though. There's a lot of great black players. There's a lot of great white players in the league. There's some great basketball in the league. But there are a lot of great black players that paved the way and made all this possible. And I think all the rookies, including Clark, have done a good job of paying homage to the players that came before them. But yeah, I think it's a lot of responsibility for someone her age in her position, and she's just handled it with class and respect. So salute to Caitlin, another notch in the chain. Put it on, another award, and it's spooky. It's getting spooky, man. I'm just excited to see what happens next. That's a wrap for us. Y'all make sure to hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share. Let me know how y'all feel about everything. Follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV. That's a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Until next time.